On the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in its center. Lockett. Down the middle. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Damian Lillard out there with money, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Conley the pass to Gobert. If you like high-flying affairs, Brett, this is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off. That's just too easy. You got to get Lillard to put it down.
Taken away. Now the Bucks moving it up. There's the lob to Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with the high. Percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here is Conley. 11 points last game. The rebound by Brook Lopez.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
Minnesota off to a slow start. 7-point differential. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line. Just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the three.
And here is Conley after the three-pointer from Money. Conley surveying the D. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Money. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Gobert. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's McDaniels. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Money. Another shot. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game. Learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of filling around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here. What would have happened in free agency?
Here's Money. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Bangs home the trifecta. Money's got 9.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. We've done that tonight. Sir.
Bucks leading by 22. So on the floor for Minnesota. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Reed. And it's Milton in at the point. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Phoenix was outstanding. He had 60 points, and that was his highest output of the season. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Milton, wide open. He fires. Off target with the open look.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Money. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, Milton. And the 3 ball is good. Milton's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Money. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Here's Money. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's McDaniels. On the wing, Milton. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Money. He's got 12. And they get it back. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just would not. knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Minnesota also with the sub. Conley's checked in. And the basket by Money.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Edwards kicks to Reed. The three-pointer no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's game 1 of a back-to-back for him. Brent, does that mean you have to hold back just a little to save some energy?
No, not at all, Kevin. You're going about this game to try to get yourself in the rhythm and play at a high level. And you can worry about the next game when the next game tips. But right now, it's all about this moment.
Edwards, and it's sent back by Lopez. A 3-ball, and another 3 for Milwaukee. In a moment here, we take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going along with a 27-point
score. Your Bucks 49, the Timberwolves 22.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Money out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And here is McDaniels. Still without a basket. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Here's McDaniels. Sinks the three-pointer. McDaniels got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. And the basket by Money.
And Lillard right now at that point guard position has total control of the offense.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June. So it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up.
There's so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lillard against Conley. Feeds it to Edwards. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Never giving up on the play. Edwards comes away with the hustle points.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Here's Money. Edwards defending. Launches it. Here's Lopez. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Lopez has got his first basket.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Reed the pass to McDaniels. Releases. And they recover it. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Minnesota, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Minnesota, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Reed. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bucks ahead, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3, the small forward. Smith. Money with the rebound. Money's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Knocked away. Lopez passes to Money. Well, we've had this new playoff format since 2021, adding that play-in tournament. How do you like it?
Well, I love it. You're just giving more high-level teams a chance at a swing for a championship. I mean, look what happened last year and how exciting that was for the NBA and the play-in tournament.
Here's Garza. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Money, covered by Smith. Here's Money. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Anderson. The second chance effort. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal foul.
A little extra.
Substitution.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bucks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. That one goes. Count it. And that's 11 points for Anthony Edwards.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game. Unbelievable.
Number 5.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Money.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Driving in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Troy Brown's checked in for Reed. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Giannis. Brown wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Money's got 40 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. They get it again. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA.
Thank you.
So what are we doing here at the Kia activation?
Yeah, so today we got the Kia Skills Challenge. We have 3 passes into this first net here. You'll then shoot a layup.
They're always trying to expose me at this NBA crossover, I swear.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination for the Hornets. Proving his doubters wrong. At this point, a way of life for guard Terry Rozier. Welcome to 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Charlotte. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Terry Rozier is out there with Miller. And it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Bucks, the heavyweights for this team, Middleton and Giannis at forward. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Money in at the 2-guard. And on paper, this might appear to be a lopsided matchup, Doris. But we've seen plenty of underdogs win before.
You're exactly right, PA. You know what these games can be called? Quote, trap games. games for great teams because one underdog wants to prove all the doubters wrong and show, hey, we can stand up with the big guys.
Lillard against Rozier. Back to Williams. Portis with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Middleton. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
With how well he shoots it, you can forget Middleton is 6'7". That size. And high release point helps him close in.
Here's Rozier. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Money. Launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Money's got 6 points.
Great idea by Lillard, using that experience to run the offense.
Rozier outside. A shot to stop the run. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Money misses. Here's Charlotte now. It's a 5-point game. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. To the left side wing. Here's Miller. Coming off a solid outing against Toronto. That one rolls around and rims out. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. He's got 6.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Here's Money. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Pass to Miller. To the inside. Washington. The rebound by the Bucks. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and
again for 3.
And all season long, he has been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to 3rd most three-pointers in a single season. Charlotte calls timeout. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Poke loose. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. A minute 37 left to play in the first. Lets it go from deep.
What you like about Jake Crowder is his passion, the energy he provides on defense, just off the charts.
Here's Money. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Richards. And here's Washington. Ooh, poked away. And here's Crowder from the arc. The shot no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Smith. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. 41 seconds left in the opening quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc. Money's got 15 points.
He's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Richards. And that one is hammered home.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Can't hit from in close.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Bucks on top, up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on
Substitution on the court.
Richards comes in for Hayward, and it's McGowan in for Martin.
One shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Miller, and it's McGowan's in at small forward.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He contributed 40 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
To the middle. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for LaMelo Ball. Crowder, he's checked in for the Bucks. Beauchamp comes in for Jackson. Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Rozier. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. Number 1, Milwaukee.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
Smith left side from deep. Washington. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Beasley, the pass to Money. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Three-pointer. Knocks it loose. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Money, pass to Beasley. Here's Money. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Money's got 21 points in the game.
Bucks foul. Number 5. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Hornets, P.J. Washington.
No good on the free throw.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And the second free throw is good.
Well, for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
Here's Money. Takes a three. Good. Another from 3.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Up the charts he climbs. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. And so it's Milwaukee ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And it's Rozier with the ball for Charlotte. Trailing by 10. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. At small and power forward, it'll be Middleton and Giannis. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Money in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The 3 ball connects again from distance.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most made threes in a season. Here's Washington. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
P.J. Washington, 2 shots.
And so Washington nails both of them. Milwaukee in the lead. Down low. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee.
Free throw good, Lillard.
It's amazing to come to the arena every night just to see what Lillard's going to do.
Pass to Miller. Washington outside. And the jumper is on the mark. Washington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Bucks. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first-place spot. And, of course, Charlotte currently a ways below.
I think for the Bucks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed. You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
After signing a huge deal with Boston in 2017, Gordon Hayward had that terrible leg injury.
It's amazing, B.A., how quickly the trajectory of a career can change. It took Gordon Hayward a full year of rehabilitation after what was a gruesome injury. But I admire the work and commitment it took to get back, and now he is rebuilding and contributing to winning again.
To the paint. Here's Miller, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Very interesting. Third quarter. On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Gordon Hayward. Miller is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Williams in at the center position. Three-pointer Rozier. Another shot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact. While he was going up.
First team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Milwaukee?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Thor, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ntilikina comes in for Hayward. And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seems receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
Rozier, the pass to Miller. Back to Rozier, fires from deep. Second shot opportunity, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Pat Connaughton.
Second team foul. Shooting for Charlotte.
The first free throw is good. The Bucks making a switch here. Beauchamp's checked in.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Hornets, Mark Williams.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Hayward. There's the three.
Remaining in the game.
Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Money. For three. Miller pulls it in. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Money. Off target from three-point range. Charlotte has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
but they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Money.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love this from your team every single night.
Pass to Crowder. Here's Money. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Smith with it. On the money from 12 feet away.
Superb move right there. The spin shakes off any attempt at defense.
Here's Money. Off the mark. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in.
What is your favorite part of the watch?
My favorite part of the watch, having my rap logo on the center of it on the hand.
All right. Oh, who is that on the screen? Oh, snap. It's the host of NBA 2K TV and the host of Airtime.
And now, the starting lineup for your Milwaukee Bucks.
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Brown in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, the big men on the floor for them, Giannis and Portis. Damian Lillard out there with Money, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And Greg, these are 2 of the more stacked teams when you look at their depth. Sometimes that can be a challenge for a coaching staff.
No doubt about it. Anytime you've got to divvy up minutes, somebody's going to be unhappy. But you need a deep roster if you want to contend.
My goodness. Say that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Lillard misses. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against the Hornets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Brown. 4 on the clock. Here's Gordon. Jokic trying to free himself up.
Giannis' wingspan, Giannis' timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Tyrese, number 5.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Murray against Lillard. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Ripped away.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Murray, good. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And the jump by Giannis.
Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Lillard against Murray. Brown the pass to Murray. Gordon inside. Giannis is there. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Money. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
To the paint. Gordon inside. Antetokounmpo defending. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Denver also making some changes. Porter's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Jackson in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Giannis dunks it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Pat Connaughton is out there with Money, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Bucks leading by 19. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Launches from deep. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Money.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Here's Porter. The rebound by the Bucks. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And they weren't anywhere near as sharp as they would like to be. But at the end of the day, a win's a win. And they've got to feel good about that.
Definitely. And when they look back on it, partner, in a few weeks, all they'll remember is the W.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He scored 45 points and was reliable as ever from distance. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Murray, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Money. No good on the triple.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
And when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Clark, is it fair to say he's the best second-round pick ever?
Absolutely, you'd have to put him at the top of the list. I mean, we're talking about a multi-time MVP and perhaps the best passing big man of all time, too. I don't know of any other second-rounders that have those kind of bona fides.
Here is Porter. Still yet to score. Outside Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The pass to Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as...
After one half, it hasn't even been close. Bucks ahead. Open.
49, the Nuggets 26.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, the guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. From 12 feet out, rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Bucks leading by 20. Here's Giannis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession is extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so here's Denver. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Gordon against Antetokounmpo. Caldwell Pope. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Here's Money. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And the basket by Money.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
On the wing, Gordon. Clock at 6. Around to Kumbo. And it's Gordon missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense with no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. And the basket by Money.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over. And the way to here is Porter. Got a piece of it. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes.
52.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bucks leading by 17. The big men on the floor for them. Giannis and Portis. Money out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Caldwell Pope against Beasley. Left side, Jordan. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pope loose. Kicks it out to Gordon. From downtown. Out to the right wing. They shoot again. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Money passes to Jackson. Bucks passing it around. Here's Money. From the arc. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. From beyond the arc and then some. Money's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
Murray, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. He's trying to get some easy ones.
Handling the ball like a guard. Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Here's Money. Takes it inside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Murray outside. Pass to Gordon. Will it go? Giannis with some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Pass to Murray. Now here's Gordon. Porter with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. There's the lob to Portis. And stolen by Jordan. Porter against Jackson. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg? That 7-year deal just signed.
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
He gets it in there.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Here's Money. He's covered by Murray. There's the lob at Kumbo, and Giannis throws it down.
Decision-making by Kumbo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up. And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And playing this team only twice on the year, yet you have to feel good about their strategy and execution. Tonight they complete the season series sweep against the Nuggets.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Money.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
Pass to Murray. And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
The My Team mobile app is here, which means everything you love about My Team, you can enjoy anywhere. Brian, you're here to talk about the app today for the fans. Break it all down.
Yeah, Chris, it's a beautiful thing because you can pretty much access every part of My Team now on the go. So I don't care if you're pumping gas, waiting for the bus, or maybe the grocery store line.
A shot from earlier as the Miami team bus arrived at the arena.